And she was most interested in the theater and got herself involved in a play that was put on by the amateur theater group here in Saratoga, Alice in Wonderland, which was a production of the Saratoga Community Players. And so beyond that, she then played Puck in the Saratoga Community Theater's production of A Midsummer's Night Dream. That was an inflection point in her career, because what happened, she was discovered by an Austrian director by the name of Max Reinhardt, who happened to see her. He was in California, happened to see her in the production, and made a major production of it, which was shown at the Hollywood Bowl. It later became a movie. And so during this period of time, guess what? She was also then discovered by another individual who, by the name of David O. Selznick, who wanted to have her play the part of Melanie in Gone with the Wind. So she didn't play the part of Scarlett, but she played the part of Olivia. Excuse me, of Melanie. Melanie, if you recall the part, you know, she was a somewhat of an ingenue in that part, and she was very demure, and she was not the person who drove the movie with Clark Gable, as you may recall. So she had a lifetime rivalry with her sister. That went on for about 30 to 40 years, and which was unfortunate. They had this rivalry, which I think ended before Joan passed away, which was about 3 years ago. Joan lived down in Carmel Valley, and of course Olivia, in her 102nd year, is living in Paris. She's been there in Paris since about she's had a place in Paris since 1956. So during her career, Olivia had 2 Academy Awards, and one was To Each His Own, and the other was The Heiress. And 2 Golden Globe Awards, The Heiress and Anastasia. And incidentally, her sister Joan also had 2 Academy Awards for Best Actress. She did not win the Academy Award for the Gone with the Wind, supporting actress. Who did? Not everybody at once. Hattie McDaniel. Remember, Hattie McDaniel. She won supporting actress. So it was a time where she was a great contributor to the motion picture business, and she won many awards. In 2006, George W. Bush presented Dehavilland with the National Medal of Honor, and in 1956, as I say, going back to 56, she moved to Paris, where she lives today. So that's what I have to say about the lady that street is named after, and I'll take questions. Anyway. When and why was the street named after her? Most of the development here was done in the 50s and 60s. And so my assumption is that it was,
what would you like?
This area was laid out in that time. As to why she was quite well known, you know, even at that time. So it just made sense.
This is water. On the other side there's juice.
Anybody else? Any other questions?
You know that?
Her house,
Yeah, my dad will
that she lived in, is on La Paloma, which is
Good.
right behind the church, the Federated Church. And Warren Hyde is the architect, is the current resident. Anybody else? Any other questions about Olivia? If not, it's been great talking to you. I hope you've enjoyed this little talk on Olivia Dehavilland.
Let's go. Thank you.
Are there any questions for Ray?
Is that the friendly place?
Ray, this is something you could talk about next time as well. Olivia Dehavilland has a minor tentative connection to Bollywood as well.
I thought I had it.
Where is Mir? You would know this. So the movie To Each His Own was one of those films where the main character plays a double role. He plays the father, and they have a son before they get married, and he dies, and then he plays the son also. And this movie went on to inspire probably one of the biggest hits in the Bollywood world called Aradhana. That famous Rajesh Khanna film was inspired by To Each His Own. And since I knew this, I went and dug up Olivia Dehavilland's film, and that was very good too. But Aradhana was like a major Bollywood blockbuster.
That's good to hear.
How are you?
Right, this spot's great.
Guys, the food is open.
Yes, I did read that. She said Paris. So,
About every 2 or 3 years, the Saratoga business. Well, actually,
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Hello. Okay. Let's give once again a big round of applause to Alex Fransky and Ray Cousin. Thank you so much for coming down. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we'll do a little safety component today. 2 minutes, safety. The block captains, if you're a block captain, please come on up here if you're a block captain. Peggy, who else? So we have Venkat. Who else is a block captain? Mir, come on. Block captain, Mr. Block Captain.
what block captain?
Who else is a block captain?
Most
Yes.
of them are absent.
Kathy. And we also have Ashok. Okay, any more? Any more block captains? Yes. We have Karen. Karen, thank you. So these are a few of our block captains. Do all of you know who your block captain is? Very important.
Ours is MIA.
So as part of the registration process, we actually have you sort of enter your block captain. It's very important to know. How many of you have established communication with your immediate neighbors? How many of you?
I do. I know Rishi.
How many of you email your neighbors when you're out on a vacation? How many of you?
Rishi gets an email every time.
I'm doing all
How
right.
many of you? You email your neighbors when you get out?
Yep.
Mir,
Well,
do you do that with your neighbors?
Grace
Like
at
on
Sunny
holidays?
State, so he's living at home.
Okay,
So,
okay. And how many of you have a camera outside your door? How many of you?
He's around, but not much.
I do.
It's the first line of deterrent to have a camera outside your front door, because these guys, they will want to ring your doorbell to see if you're at home or not.
When he was at
If you have a
work.
camera,
Anywhere around the world,
But
if
he
you have
just couldn't
Wi-Fi.
go
I did it.
back to some-
yes.
Anywhere
Here,
around
you
the
come
world.
and talk. Come, you come and talk. Come.
It's just taking too much time.
Mir is hungry.
It's like 5 to 7.
Mir, tell them about the camera. Tell them.
It's a beautiful, it's a good camera. It has
Like, just like the
180
old
degree
governor, it's Gray and Davis.
that you put it in front of your door. Now it's motion detector.
Coincidence.
And
He's the younger. He's a
Let
brother.
down.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Can you hear me?
Because they stayed us a watch. Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, it is a very good one, and I was
Well, they're both planning on getting their masters.
I was in Israel for a month,
Good news is
and then from every time if somebody rings,
where
it immediately
got 10,000
connects to your
So
Wi-Fi
that's the good news.
and transmit it to you. You have to download the software, the app, and everything else. And I was, like I said, I was in Israel, and Larry, by chance, he knocked on my door, and I was talking to him.
He's stealing your thunder.
No, it is. So I would recommend it. You know, we have a 30% discount, by the way. And any motion.
They're trying to sell.
The only thing problem I have is that they charge you $30 a year just for storage. So what I do when I'm out of the house, when we go on a trip, then I activate it and then deactivate it. But it has been good, you know, so far. And I have it here. If somebody knocks on the door, I can immediately
We have our own.
find out who's it and talk to them too. I'm not home right now. No, you don't tell them I'm not home. I'm in the backyard taking a shower. Busy. That's what it is.
Just now I have to.
Mir takes a
There's
shower.
always somebody at home.
Okay, thank you, Mir. Thank you for sharing. But also, how many of you have fence gates which are locked? Fence gates. How many of you? Because that's the second line of deterrent. Because when they ring the doorbell and you're not at home, they're actually going to your fence gate and checking to see if it's open. And if they're open, then they're in your backyard. And it takes them 5 minutes to basically break open something, like a glass patio door, window, whatever. They're inside, and in 5 minutes, since the time they actually rang your doorbell, they've actually taken your stuff out.
Yeah, she sounds really.
So that's the story, you know. Lock your fence gates, put some cameras, have motion sensor lights. In the evening time, it is very important to have lights that turn on the front side of your home, the front street-facing side of your home. You should turn on the lights. Very important. Whether you are at home, whether you're inside the home or you're outside, you're going to have them turned on. And let's see, what are the other safety tips? So also turn on music. Yes, turn on music when you leave the home. Play some loud music or turn on the TV that tells people that somebody's inside the home. And if you don't have a dog, if you have a dog, it's perfect. The dog is the best defense.
He's at home. He's dog sitting.
Yeah, Smita is all set because she's got an amazing dog. But I don't, so what I did was, I bought a little box that barks like a dog. You can get it on Amazon. It's a $25 device. It works on the motion sensor, leave it inside your home. Anybody walks up to the front door, the dog starts barking. Pretty effective. With the music, with the dog barking, nobody knows what's going on. This is a party home. They walk away. And then Seema said that, you know, your dog is barking too much. Can you quiet it down? She wasn't too happy. So then we got a little switch, an IoT switch, which can be turned on and off with my phone. Connected the dog to that switch. So now when we are outside the home, we turn on and turn off the dog, you know, when we are outside the home. So these are simple tips, but I highly recommend you all taking safety very seriously. How many of you know that we have a camera at the entrance to the neighborhood? All right. And since we have put the camera, we have had 0 incidences. Yes, good question. How many people have paid? Okay, how many people have not paid? We would love to get $60 from you today. $60 a check.
Love to hear.
A check made out to Paul Lowy, who is our treasurer for the camera project. He's not here today.
I would think.
And then, or you can give cash. You can give cash, $60 to the camera project, or, and we're going to put 2 more cameras, by the way. So we have a camera each at Dehavilland at both the entrances, and we're going to put 2 more cameras and facing the other way. That way, you know, we will basically capture anybody and everybody. What we also do is we capture still pictures which are high resolution, which are pretty good quality. We also capture video. So it's pretty effective, and since we have done that, no crime in our neighborhood yet. And hopefully we don't see any more crime at all. Any questions on safety?
Then one Monday, then another. So all week they're all starting, and so I'm just like, nope, let's get them settled in, settle out.
You know,
Jitters, get
Mir
everything
actually
centered.
took charge, and he put signs at both entrances.
It's a very old-fashioned, very vintage. Yes.
He got some guy over, you know, he did all the logistics, he got the parts, and he basically put up signs saying this neighborhood is a video surveillance. But now we need at least 1 more sign up. If you would like to volunteer, please contact us.
Well, I get it here.
That 1 more sign up. And 2 more cameras should be coming up
Supposedly,
soon.
but I
As soon as we
haven't
get the money, so if you have not paid for the
I have no
cameras
intention
yet,
of telling them
please
till the very end.
consider
My attorney said I should,
$60
because they can demand.
for families. That's really what we need. Any other questions? I think Clark wants to say something. Clark.
So I just need somebody to help me. I don't need you to do anything other than say Elise. You can let go of this, Elise. I understand this means a lot to you. Elise, I understand. Yes, Elise, I understand this is your problem.
Sheriff is not here.
That's what I need, because I get
I
so...
like to talk about safety, so when they are here, you know, it becomes slightly a little bit more
Well,
complicated.
thank God
But-
Tessa comes back from
But,
maternity
you know, if you
leave
read the Saratoga
in
News
September,
every week,
first week of
there
September,
are
so I
folks
get to
being
see
caught
my
every week.
therapist again. I
But
haven't talked to her for
unfortunately,
6
there are
months.
many more criminals than there are
Wolfgang's being
folks getting caught.
amazingly good.
But you know how they are getting
Wonderful.
caught is based upon citizen vigilance, because we are
But
out there
it
calling
makes
the
the whole
cops.
thing
The
harder
call
in a
volume
sense,
to the
because
sheriff has gone up.
if he doesn't want to come with me,
You know, we had about 4,500 calls last year that went from citizens of Saratoga.
And then what about the
People are a
dogs?
lot more
Take the dogs,
vigilant.
leave the dogs.
But here is a good story. Last year, a few weeks in the summer, there were 10 break-ins
well,
a
it
week
was funny
happening.
because
Few
today
weeks.
he took
10
Fine for a
break-ins a
walk and
week
left Hetty.
in Saratoga.
Hetty was
This
crying,
year,
just
there are many
crying,
weeks
so
we have had
upset.
no break-ins at all. Now let me tell you this, the crime
She
this
doesn't
year
do that
in
when I leave.
Saratoga is about
But of course, she's used to my
25%
leaving.
of last year.
And she saw him
Much
take
better, much better. But
you
that
know,
doesn't mean that we give up the guard and we stop protecting our home. You just got to take basic safety tips. Put up a talking camera at your front door, lock your fence gates, get a dog, light up, put some motion sensor lights. Simple things like that will really
Her sister,
protect your home.
you know,
Any other
has
questions?
a retirement place, Diamond Springs or someplace like that.
All right. So I'm going to turn on
The
some
house
good
that
Mexican music
her sister built for her.
and we'll start a little dancing. Who wants to dance first? I'm looking at Pete and
And I just look at her.
oh my God. Your shirt looks... No. That's
I do. Yeah.
Are you Hawaiian, Mexican?
Somebody started choking on the So we turn on the music and let the party get started. I think the kids' games are going to get started.
Yeah,
Judy
I don't
wants
want to be a
on.
landlord, and the house is too fragile, and there's a pool. Especially if I'm in Washington.
No, I don't blame you.
So if the kids wants to go and benefits wise all that,
Go over and then grab some.
Wave your hand. Riveting. Oh,
I do want to give a huge shout out to Surya and Raina. Let's give it up for Surya and Raina for leading the effort this year. And Smita Gupta was very connected with everything. She came up with lots of great ideas. And we also have Lavanya. Let's give it up for Lavanya Nutati. Bruce, thank you, Bruce, for everything you do. Bruce does this every year. So thank you, Bruce. You know, he just steps in, puts up the canopies, gets the sound system, gets the extension cards. You know, he's like on-demand service. You know, you ask something, it magically appears. That's Bruce. And then I think I'm forgetting someone. Soumya. Let's give it up for Soumya. Where is Soumya? All right. Thank you for doing. Now, hopefully we'll have Surya and Raina running for a couple of years. But eventually we want everyone to get involved with this block party because it needs a lot of new ideas, new leadership. So hopefully many of you will get involved in the next few years. And for all the kids, the fire truck is going to leave in like 10 minutes. So let's take the kids to the fire truck and let them, yes, because there might be a fire in the next 10 minutes, who knows? So let's get the kids there. All right. Anything else, Surya? You're good. The kids games are going to start. All right. You want to say something? Come here. Come here. Okay, I'm recruiting some kids to come and say something. Come, Rachna, come. Come. Yes. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's okay. Come. Rachna, come. All right. I'm recruiting the kids to come and say something. Giving them stage time. How about that? Which kid is brave enough to be here? All right. Rachna. Come. Stand up.
You know, everybody.
It's by the beach, then you don't look back.
How are you?
You see, we finally got the signs.
Oh yes. You were instrumental. I think you emailed me or called me.
Yes, I did.
It happens. It happens. Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yes. I put forward the request and then I forgot about it. And then I got an email that, hey, the signs are up. I'm like, good. And then I forgot about it. And here you are reminding me. Thank you.
Hi there. You made it. Oh, I see.
Twinkle, you look so lovely. I'm so glad to see you. We were walking around the neighborhood doing flyers, and I talked to him at this time, and he was telling me you were not well, but you're doing a lot better. Awesome. This is my husband, Daniel. Why? No! You don't have a sticker, so no one can. Yeah, because at this age we don't remember anyone's name. We don't tell people to look the same. Yeah. When I see you often.
Can I tell you a joke?
Yes, you can definitely tell a joke. Go, get the mic as soon as she's done. Go.
Wait, can I talk to you?
Yes.
What did sushi like?
You never know. It might be leftovers, but it'll be good.
He just saw it. He didn't get it. He did laugh and then he
Okay, we have Kaden. Kaden is ready to tell us a joke. Kaden is on deck here. Let's give it up for Kaden. Let's give it up for Kaden. All right, Mom is ready with the camera. I'm gonna wait. Kaden has a great joke he's gonna tell us.
What did Sushi A say to Sushi B?
The question is, what did Sushi A say to Sushi B?
Wasabi.
Okay. Any other kid? I'm looking for the kids. I'm recruiting the kids. All right, the kids are having fun. Okay, how about Arjun? Arjun, you want to tell us a joke? Come on, you can do it. Arjun, you can do it. Come on. Okay, we got one more coming up. We got one more. Caden. Caden's got one more joke. No. All right. Okay, I think the kids are enjoying the fire truck. All right, any neighborhood projects you have in mind? How about this? Any neighborhood projects you would like to get done? Any ideas for the neighborhood? Any specific ideas for the neighborhood? Have more of these maybe? That would be a good idea. All right, so I'm going to turn on some music.
There you go, now it.
Yeah, it's basically.
I'm sorry? I did. Actually, I was doing more people.
And we were out there today, and go around the block.
Yeah, people are like, what is he doing? Well, I don't know. Kind of a hobby, but kind of.
For your house or for your
Little, there's a little more work than I had intended, as it always is. But yeah, I kind of like doing that. And when I started my office, I built a few tables, and I'm like, well, now I got things going. And then so I think in total, I built 22 tables and 10 bookcases, 10 small bookcases, and about. I guess 2 bigger bookcases. So yeah, I took on a little time.
Was that for your office, or was that? You must have a big office.
There's 8 of us, 9 of us right now. I want to be able to grow a little bit. So.
That's not, your office isn't in your house.
No. No, it's over on Saratoga and Park. Office building over there.
What do you do?
Good question. I tell people I'm a low-tech engineer. We do buildings. So we work with architects. Well, no, we work with architects. They design the aesthetics, and we make sure that it's going to hold up.
Oh, I understand that. So like that building, we wondered whether
that would be a combination of what I do and soils and geotech. Luckily, I'm not an analyst. No, Lydia is too happy about it.
I'd probably be walking around like this, even if I didn't have to.
Hello. Let's give it up for couple.
Knock, knock.
I'm so been in this business after all.
Let's give it up for couple.
Have I lived here for 10 years?
I want one more knock knock.
No, I was actually across the street from Gene's. Another office building there. Made a little small office.
All right, let's give it up for Varun.
5 out of 6.
Varun, the rock star here. Varun.
Just moved into this
Let's give it up for Varun.
So how long have you lived in this house?
What's your name?
Kathy's folks lived in that house before us, so we've been there now about 10 years. So Ray was in second grade, and now he's in 3rd year in college. So it's been about 12 years.
All right, give it up for Varun.
Where's your house?
Right here.
It's right here.
Okay, we have a competition. Smita, where is Smita? Smita.
I can't keep track.
Where is Smita?
I see all facial right here. I have to keep track of where
Yes.
people are.
Smita, do we have a gift certificate for somebody? Anything like prize or anything? We do. Okay, we have a prize today. Smita is going to give out a prize. We have a prize for the one who has lived here the longest.
When people are walking.
So I know we have somebody.
So how have you been?
I see Dr. Stone. Where is Dr. Stone? Dr. Stone, right there. How many years?
50.
50. Half a century. Let's give it up for
You drive all over?
Bonnie Stone.
Really? What grade? How old is she?
Next year 50. 49.
At Saratoga?
I'm not cheating. I don't want to cheat.
Okay, 49. He's not cheating. 49 years. Okay, anybody else who's got more than 49?
52, 1965.
And we have a big winner here, 52 years. 52 years. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Anybody got more than 49?
For what?
49, more than 49 years in the neighborhood. Bruce, how many years have you lived here?
I remember when they built
50. You're beaten. 50 years, Bruce and Rosemary.
What part of the town are we supposed to be living in? Our neighborhood, right?
Yes.
Haven't you lived there longer than 50 years? Haven't you lived in your house?
Do we have anybody more than 50? Anybody else? Smita, do we have 3 gift certificates? How many do we have?
We're going to do a raffle for all the people who have not lived here 52 years.
So where we're standing right now, every one of these houses from the back of Columbine Court over, I played here when I was a child. I probably played in all of your houses that are over here as they were being built. Mark Regal is probably number 2 for longest living, the Regals. They moved in shortly after we did. We moved in 1965, and I was 4 years old at that time. I went to Congress Springs, went to Redwood Junior High, class of 78 from Saratoga High and San Jose State. So if anybody has anything you want to know about this neighborhood, I'm the person you're going to ask. I was here from the beginning.
Can you please tell everyone your name?
My name is Elise Hornig, H-O-R-N-I-G, Boulanger. Many of you may have known my mother, Teresa Hornig. We lived on the corner of Columbine where the big storage unit is. Yes, I know you want me to get rid of that storage unit. I have to wait till my mother passes because there's some things that we need to do. Anyway, anything you want to know about the neighborhood, your Keto, Jean's Keto Market, where it is now, all field. 85, used to play there when I was a kid. Kathy, you were a friend of Deidre's, right? We went to school together. We used to raid the orchards around here as kids. We'd go in and we'd eat ourselves silly. The cherries. The cherries and apricots and all that good stuff. Thank you. Thank you. I'm 56 years old.
What's that?
Very kind of you. 56 and I know the house down here. Yep, that's from the beginning. It's from the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Is that next to Ryan?
Let's give it up for Elise.
Same
Elise, we have something for you. Look at this. By magic.
We should know, right?
Magic
Not that
just
far
popped
from us.
into my hand right now. Elise, come on. No, I think if you have Smita, give it to you. Take a picture with Smita. Because she did all the, let's take a picture. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, any other trivia games we have? Any other trivia games? Okay, somebody was asking me, where is Bruce? Bruce, somebody was asking me, the folks who came, Annette Stransky, and yes, that's a trivia question. But they were asking, what's the amazing car that is kind of hidden in Bruce's driveway? They were asking me that. I said it's a real fancy sports car. Is that a good enough answer?
What is it?
It's a 62 Rolls.
It's in Bruce's driveway. So they specifically asked me that. First car Bruce ever brought. And let's have Bruce, why don't you come and talk to us and tell us where you bought the car from? And
You had it the whole time?
Please.
Wow. Where has it been? Been in storage or it's been here? Or it's been in the driveway?
It was a 1962 Oldsmobile, the first car I ever bought, and we drove it all the way across the United States to California when we moved here, and we towed our only other car, which was a Corvair, behind it, and we had 2 kids and everything we owned in the cars, packed full. And it was our journey to California.
What led you to come out? What was the reason for coming out?
He had gotten out of the service and went to
So Bruce made the journey from New Jersey to California.
And so we were living in New Jersey when we were in service. And of course, went to work for P&M in New York.
And who else moved here from New Jersey?
A year,
I know there's one person right there.
He said, where would you like
from
to go?
New Jersey.
Florida,
Anybody else from New Jersey?
Florida, he said California.
He made the right choice. Huh?
No, we had.
Okay.
That's it.
And Smita is telling me you're talking too much. Let's turn on the music.
I'm sorry, that's
But I think we want the
There's
music.
food over there.
So forget about the trivia.
Robert.
And let's turn on the
Food
music.
over there.
All right, back to the music.
It's good. You'll
Do we
like
have anything
it.
else?
You'll like
Surya?
it. I think there's over there. There's more than that.
What is that? Is that your?
That's my middle son.
I'm gonna go eat some.
Please.
That's the next helping.
I hope so because I'm not taking it home.
Well, Gabby made a big batch of salmon chowder. I don't think we got the message it was Mexican themed. So it was good, but no one did it.
Really? Well, I'll go and taste it.
So where are your kids then? Where are your other sons, daughters?
My youngest son lives 7 minutes from here. He works for the Giants.
The kids, grandkids there?
Only one grandchild, one granddaughter. And although I did hear by 911 it's them. I think as we get older, I think I'm going to need them.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 granddaughters, you know, the dogs run. Those aren't ours.
Oh.
Those are our granddaughters. We babysit every day. So. Anyway, so I'm going to go over and get some food.
Okay, I'll follow you and get some of your fruits. Why don't you go on that?
Playground and like a little children's playground. So they had roller coasters that go up and down there. They got big balls on there. Well, I was really little. I'm talking about it. It was very funny. But I had just gotten out. 2 weeks ago, I was in Colorado, I said, you know, as soon as you go on this soil, it's so beautiful. One of the things I did, and worked in the Bill House, I just told you, I'm here all the way, all the tops of this was all supposed to be ice. Like ran out of ice. It's just that kind of good. So it's just the way all the tops are saying. So that's how it's where they don't travel a lot. We can get down much faster. But
I showed him. What
Oh, just graduated.
I felt real guilty. We tried home care for people. They were always changing. You know, I used to be a principal, right? So I mean, I can freestyle. They're little wetnesses. I never have to get your kids to stand up. They're great. Should I let you know? I can do that. So I saw you guys. Your educational therapist says you should not have to do anything.
Those green cameras were
what room goes on? A house full of dogs. Nobody's going to get there yet.
Burglary guarantee is a dog, even if it won't bite. It just barks. They'll just put that out there. Yeah, well,
Nothing else that alerts your neighbors.
right, right. I looked out walking by. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. There was a
Dehavilland Neighborhood Turkey.
What was it of yours that I found? The chameleon. The chameleon. Yeah. Of course, it's not a baby.
And went to his house. And so David yeah, and they're really slow. I mean, what was it? Did you get run over?
Yes.
They're talking.
Well, he was there.
So, yeah, so no customers. Yeah.
Because there's a tour right in the middle of it, so they're taking music that they did. So they have gone on there? No, that happened with my daughter.
Their friends, Scotland, they play cricket in the cul-de-sac. Yeah.
That's my Scottish and brothers. Every 5 minutes they ran out. I like to
There are lots of places you can play cricket just in Sarasota.
Even if soccer now is not sponsoring. That's the face I made. Exactly.
I like to watch it.
Not cricket, that's boring.
So my daughter's coming next weekend. My daughter's coming next weekend. So I made a parade for her to show off my daughters.
Yes, yes. Good thinking, Carol.
Party?
You should introduce her at a party. I remember going Ian came down and he rang the doorbell and we were eating lunch in the backyard and he said, you know, I can almost see you. And I said, well, you know, Eichler's famous for not having doorbells that you can hear. And he said, and then I realized that you always had dogs, and you always have dogs, and so people that have dogs ring the doorbell off one of them. Because he was so long, and that's an interesting lesson. Not until our usual time in October, so it's more reasonable. Well, no. Well, we're going to have somebody ask us for the families. We can't get them to go to the farms for our grandson's travel a lot for a while. That's real fun for us, believe me. We can do the work. We'll get you back. It's a nicer part of Missouri than here, where Robin's from.
supposed to have a thunderstorm in Mansfield, so well, I lived there.
I've heard of that. Well, where in St. Louis? Which one?
University.
Oh, yeah. Well, I proposed to some relatives in St. Louis.
Oh, you did?
All of our family is from around there. We have property back there now, so we go about 3 times a year. It's a little farther.
You inherited that, I imagine.
Really?
That's from Missouri.
Oh, okay.
They all have walls in it. One of our cousins is a Walgreens pharmacist. In fact, I know he's not. Well, they rotate around, so yeah. You're here. It'd be nice to home. I mean, all the same. It's good.
It's a sad story when the way I know my neighbors are working with Facebook and it's true actually see. That's a sad commentary, isn't
No, I don't. Believe me.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm just looking at the camera.
Yes.
I'm good.
And then they're telling you, did you know that unless you're going to
I see only two with my bicycle. I live in Columbine.
See what the weather is.
So when you bought the house, did you engineer it or who was your architect? But you had an idea what you were
When you wanted to drink at night.
That's when you were right. I always see your kids' bicycles. What did you do with your pool?